Hey, what's up? It's your girl, Nate Ramos, the artist. I am the CEO and the founder and the host of the Nate Ramos Talk Show. My first very special guest goes by the name of Ola. He is an R&B and Atlanta artist. I hope you guys stay tuned for the whole entire live video. You guys, please stay tuned.
Ola! I said,
hey,
this is the deal of a lifetime.
I see everybody tuning in. I need y'all to stay up for me.
Let me start off by saying thank you.
Trying to wait on Ola.
Never been the time to be ungrateful. We know you and
y'all share, if y'all can, I don't think you guys can share this on Instagram.
Don't you switch it now, No, you know who can do what I do.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Now the inside of my pockets all blue.
I'm waiting for y'all to tune in. Alright, I see a couple of y'all tuning in right now.
I stay down the game up,
I'm trying not to watch the video, but the video is funny, I'm sorry. We're just waiting on Ola himself, so y'all stay tuned. You got vibes going on right now.
Need you all in my face, in my face. Cause you know I can't slow down unless it's on a beat. No it bugs you cause you always see me on the TV or your phone screen. Don't ask, everything is new. Inside of my pockets all blue. I stay down the game up, I know.
We need more people tuned in.
How could we know that life would end up like this? Ain't it funny how it is? All this money and trips, yeah. What you know about the baddie on my left? What you know about putting money all in the escrow so I can cash out on some crib brand new? I know it's hard to take, but you should've knew the inside of my pockets would be blue. Stay down, they came up,
Why can't you make me? You can't make me.
Yeah. You the type of girl come alive in the night. Yeah. Finding on the wrong way to do things right.
Patiently waiting.
Yeah. Little baby got drive, yeah. Drive like a Tesla.
I need y'all to tune in.
And she know that I'm the next up. But try to front like I don't got the best love. Girl, I got the best love. Don't you know I'm foreign, baby? If it ain't foreign, it's just boring, baby. Go and put me in the game, I'm scoring, baby. Girl, please don't be stressed. More like the diamonds in my neck. Get you something you don't got to check. Girl, I'm foreign. Yeah. I'm the type of girl make it right for me. Make it feel good, make it feel alright. I ain't tryna stress you, don't wanna taste you, know that you're next to love. Lightweight issue, only when I need you, know you got me mixed up. Cause you're foreign, babe. If it ain't boring, it's just boring, babe. Don't put me in the game, I'm scoring, babe.
Okay.
You know I ain't got a stress. Born like the diamonds on your neck. Give me something I can go to church. Don't you know I'm foreign, baby? If it ain't foreign, it's just boring, baby. Go and put me in the game, I'm scoring, baby. Girl, please don't be shy.
Hey, Ola, how are you?
Good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm well. How you doing?
I'm good. I was nervous yesterday, but
Why? What nervous? What you nervous about?
first interview.
Oh.
But let's get started. So tell everyone how you started in the music business.
Well, hello y'all. What's up, people? What up, Swang? How did I get started in music? How did I get started? I actually didn't start just singing right off bat. I was acting at first, and I think I just caught a bug. What ended up happening was, like, I was acting in school plays and stuff like that, and then I casted as a role for High School Musical. If anybody remembers the High School Musical, not the actual one. My school did like this reenactment for High School Musical. Yeah.
What made you want to do High School Musical?
It was just what they were doing, and I was like, yeah, why not? Let me already, hop in, because I was already acting. So, as you know, like, High School Musical had a lot of singing and dancing in it. So I really caught a bug for singing and dancing after doing that play. So then I had started making YouTube videos of me singing and dancing, and it kind of just translated and over time developed into actually taking music serious.
Okay, so what kind of steps did you take? Did you start going to college first? Did you start getting into music right away? Like, what kind of steps did you take as far as your music career goes?
Say that one more time.
What kind of steps did you take as far as your music career goes?
Wait, when you say stuff that I take, what you mean, like classes?
Like, what kind of steps? I don't know if you can hear me.
Oh, steps.
Yeah.
Honestly, I tell people all of the time that if you're trying to do music, just get into it, because that's literally what I did. Like, I bought myself a mic. I was familiar with friends that had recording programs, so they kind of taught me a little bit about recording. But then I just started making music, and I haven't stopped. And also, like, with singing too, because I'm not naturally the best singer, I feel, or like just blessed with amazing pipes, I feel. I think what it was I just kept singing, and I've been singing for close to 10 years now, seriously.
So what age did you start singing? As far as your singing career goes?
I was probably like 12, 13, 14, around that age.
Yeah. So let's talk about the album, Pressure Deluxe. So what made you want to name it Pressure Deluxe in the first place?
Well, it's obviously a deluxe, but Pressure is basically my story of moving to Atlanta from New Jersey. I'm originally from New Jersey, but I had moved down to Atlanta at the age of 16 to pursue this music and to pursue like a career in entertainment. So I was like, yo, like, there was so many stories and different ups and downs, trials, tribulations that I had to go through, overcome to get just down here. So I kind of wanted to embody that in a project. So that's what Pressure is about. Dealing with relationships, dealing with stress, dealing with people in the music industry that are shady. All of these things were encompassed and inspired me to create Pressure. And then I was like, you know what? I got all of these other extra songs. So a few months later, I decided to drop the deluxe. Like, I've really been in my producing bag. I taught myself how to produce maybe 2-3 years ago, and I've just been running ever since.
Yeah. So what made you want to put your storyline into your album? Like, what made you feel that comfortable to come out to everyone like that?
I just feel like it's time for that. I think a lot of the music that we know and love, a lot of the artists that are really amazing that we just are head over heels about, they tell their story, and we know a lot of their story. Like, when we hear their music, we feel a part of their life. So I said, okay, I have to begin to do this in my journey, my music. for people to actually feel like they're a part of what's going on, and that it's not something that I'm even just the only one going through. Like, there's a lot of people that have a lot of similar situations that they're also going through. So it gives us all an opportunity to let each other know that we're not alone in this, especially my artists that are trying to figure it out one way or another. Like, we out here and we together, and you can do it. You know what I mean?
And you're so right about that. So when it comes to, I know a lot of people have like a routine that they do before entering the studio. What kind of things do you do as far as preparing as being an artist almost every day?
Oh, come on, questions. You got them questions loaded. Come on, baby. Before any studio, I always have a conversation with God. I go in there and I'm like, yo, God, like, just beat me there. Let the vibes be amazing. Let the vibes be together, and let it be a great session. Let me fall in love with what's happening, and let it be able to touch somebody, when we put it together.
Do you do any, I'm sorry to interrupt, do you do any like rituals? Like, what's your favorite snacks that you bring into the studio when you're like
honestly
recording?
That's literally it. Everything else outside of having that conversation with God before I go in is free game. Like, sometimes I'm intoxicated. No, I don't think I've ever recorded intoxicated. I think if I had, it wasn't very productive, and I just decided not to. So I don't really go into it with any rituals or anything like that, because you just never know what the vibe is going to be when you walk in the studio. So I just, pray that I'll be protected, and that whatever the vibe is, that it be awesome and immaculate.
So, as you know, we're going through this pandemic crisis right now. So, when we first heard about the coronavirus, how did you react to it? Did it impact you in a positive way or a negative way?
Shout out to my boy Savon in the building here. What's good, bro? It's Corona, man. I've been enjoying it. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I've been enjoying this downtime. I've been enjoying that everybody's kind of been at home, and that a lot of the distractions, especially living in Atlanta, just haven't been as prevalent, for me and the people that I closely work with. It's given us a chance to regroup, and to create better vibes that, ultimately when we get out of this pandemic, will be the vibes that everybody's playing, listening to, watching, laughing about, singing about. So I've been enjoying it, and it's been cool. So I really...
Yeah, that's what I can do right now, is enjoy being...
Right. No, but it's the people out here stressing, and I get it, because, you're not able to work as crazy as you want to, and all this other stuff, but I've been loving it. The music has been cranking out. The content has been cranking out. So, yeah, I've been enjoying it.
So, as far as moving to Atlanta, do you regret moving to Atlanta or anything?
Hell no. No way. Nah, I love it. There's a lot of creatives out.
What have you done other besides music while being out in Atlanta?
I've been here for some time now. It's been years. That's crazy. That's crazy to think about. But it's been about 8 years since I've moved out here, and I've literally done and seen so much in this 8 years of being in Atlanta. Like, it's really hard to really get into. But that's another reason why I've been evoking so much in the music, and in these videos that I'm going to be doing, and some of this content that I'm about to start releasing. It's like there's other stories that I haven't been able to get into on the first project that I'm going to tell. And so yeah, I've been loving Atlanta. Like, I don't got no gripes about Atlanta. I love it so much.
Okay, so I'm curious.
Right,
okay, on your album, you had a conversation with, I think, your mom about moving from your original spot down to Atlanta. Can you tell us a little bit more about that situation?
Yes, so 16 years old. I'm a sophomore I'm a junior in high school at the time. And I'm like, yo, I just hit a point in my life where I was at in New Jersey. It's a small town. A lot of the people there, no shade or nothing, but they, it's just so easy to get caught up in the mix and caught up in a lifestyle where you realize that your life is passing you by, and like a lot of times people don't see that there's more to life than just the little small town. And so I knew for myself that I didn't want to get caught up in that. So I decided that I wanted to leave. But I would just so happen to be blessed with an opportunity because I was making YouTube videos to be able to travel down to Atlanta and work with a company that was based out of Atlanta. So the record company that was based out of Atlanta, they kept flying me back and forth from Jersey to Atlanta every weekend. So I would do my school thing during the week, and then my friends would ask me to hang out and go places, but I'd be like, sorry, going to Atlanta to work on music. And I felt like a cool kid. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Paulie in the building. Shout out to Shot. That's Shot, right? Yeah. But I was like, you know what? I think I should just go ahead and just make this move now. So I had a conversation with my mom, and of course she didn't want me to go, but she knew that she didn't want to get in the way of me pursuing something that I was very passionate about. And so, after a lot of discussion, she allowed me to go live my dream in Atlanta. And it was tough. Like, as soon as I got down here, it was met with trials and tribulations and things to overcome. But I think that's why I'm able to hold my ground and, stand on my own too now, because I've seen and done it all early, made all of the mistakes I could have possibly made, from bad contracts to getting a girl pregnant, all of that, everything. Longer story there, longer story there. But I've made all of the mistakes and done everything to be at this point now where I'm good. I'm easy. I don't got no kids though. Yeah, so that's also a thing. Yeah, but I forgot the question. But did I answer it?
You answered it.
Okay, cool. Oh, we talking about my mom. I'll get into that.
What as far as you moving to Atlanta and everything, what other experiences have you had just by being in Atlanta? Have you started any new projects besides the albums or anything?
Yeah, so right now I'm currently working on a little show, like a web series, to showcase what it's like to live as an artist, and some of the issues or the tough things that artists have to go through to just make a living or just be. So I literally just shot the first episode last night. I got about five episodes, but I'm gonna start releasing them, and hopefully it'll be funny. I wanted to do something that gives people an opportunity to see my personality, because a lot of times you can't just see it through the music. You have to be very to the point when you making a song. But I have a lot more time to play when I'm creating these different types of skits and things of that nature. So outside of the music and the projects, working on that show, and then of course music videos and stuff like that.
So as far as both of your albums being out, what kind of message do you want your fans to have as far as the albums go?
Every album is different. My first project that I released, I think I've released about 5 projects, 5 or 6 projects. My first one was kind of just about breakdowns, and breakups and stuff like that. And then over time, they've kind of run and had the same theme. But this most recent project was really just a look into my life. And I think what I wanted people to see was that I'm a kid that has a dream, and I have been for some time now, fearlessly chasing it, with no certainty of knowing when I'm gonna make it, knowing when, things are gonna pop off, when it's gonna be, up here. I've just been going and not looking back, and going and going and going and getting better and developing this amazing talent and blessing that God has given me. So I think outside of telling my story, I wanted people to understand that whatever you are doing, do it. Just go and run at it, because you'll be more fulfilled doing that than to be doing something that, is just making money here and there, and it's not really inspiring and motivating you. Like, yes, this road that I've chosen has had its challenges, but I feel so fulfilled chasing it day in and day out, making these songs, finding awesome topics to talk about and to share with the world, finding creative ways to paint stories and things of that nature for people to digest. Like, so it's so much fun for me, and I want everybody that I come across and come into contact with to be able to have their own joys and stuff like that, so that's what I really wanted people to take from this last project.
Okay. So as far as you doing music and moving to Atlanta and anything else, have you traveled anywhere before the pandemic era happened?
Yeah, of course. I think the coolest, most interesting place that I've traveled has been, I went to China a few years ago, and an amazing experience. It's a homogenous country, so the people there are, when they see somebody of my complexion or somebody of any type of race outside of the Chinese race, they're very fascinated. They want to come and touch your hair. They want to take pictures of you because they think you. Somebody thought I was in the NBA. I'm all of 5'7". Like, it came up to me like, yo.
That wasn't a thing in China.
No, it's a thing. It's a thing. If you go there right now, like, they're gonna be trying to touch your hair. They're gonna want to touch your skin to see if it's real. And it's like, yo, like, it's just a crazy experience. But seeing the culture out there and then coming back to the States and being like, yo, whoa. The polar differences, forces you to have like this gratitude of life and how you live here, because people there, they were just so sweet, so nice, and just really intrigued by me and our being. We don't get that while we here at home. You know what I'm saying? You walk down the street, somebody will cuss you out or shoot you. It's like crazy.
It's crazy out here.
Crazy.
Really crazy.
So,
if you could have any artist that you would like to collaborate with, who would it be?
I got a lot of artists that I want to collaborate with. I got a lot of artists. I'm gonna spare you. Definitely want to work with Chris Brown. Gotta work with Chris. There's I do a lot of reaching out, like indie artists, because reaching up, that shit can be like weird sometimes, and I think you can build a lot more genuine relationships with people when you guys are like on the same tiers and levels. Like, there's people in here right now that we still gotta work stuff together. So but I'll just name people that y'all know. So Chris Brown, Drake, who else, dude? I want her. Ooh,
I love her.
I love her so much. Summer, Black. R.I.P. I really wanted to work with Pop Smoke. R.I.P. I really wanted to work with Pop Smoke so bad. I have him written down in my journal somewhere, like a list. Yeah. But, yeah, that's just to name a few.
I can see you working with Usher, too, just a little bit.
Yeah, they say we kind of look alike. Like, I've literally been in the supermarket one time, and there was this white lady in front of me, and she turned around. I had some shades on. She turned around. She said, Usher. I said, baby, no. I said, relax. Baby, nah. But shout out to Usher. Yeah, I work with Usher too, for sure, in a heartbeat.
So I know we've talked about your albums and your life experience. What would you say is next for you as far as your music career goes? What do you think is next?
I'm gonna be on top. I'm about to be on top. Like just simply put, like I'm really good at what I do, and I've been in the shadows for a very long time, just perfecting my craft and getting scary good at making this music. So I think I'm having a good idea of what it takes to actually sustain a career in music. And I'm doing the work to make sure that I have my legs up under me when the opportunity does come and present itself to actually run and take this industry, by storm. So I know that I'm going to be like on top, and I believe you got to speak it. You got to speak the things you want to see and receive it and accept it before it happens, before you can see it and tangibly. So yeah, I'm gonna be on top, and in a lot of facets too, not just music, like acting, singing, producing. Like we're running it, and we're not gonna let it up. I feel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you mind doing a little 1-2 step on mine?
So look, cause we got a Zoom, or we on the live right now, and I didn't know I was gonna be getting up, so I don't got no drawers on right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I know.
So that's the type of party you trying to have, man. Let's go! Hey!
Or you can sing one of your songs off your album if you would like.
Okay. Oh, shout out to Dante. He does all of my video and photography work. He's phenomenal. I love that man. So y'all, if y'all are in here, go follow Dante Rose right now. Okay, what should I sing? There's so many songs. This is a song called You Blue.
Okay.
Let me start out by saying thank you. I ain't never been a type to be ungrateful. We know you had options and you wanted to take on. Don't you switch it now. No, you know who can't do what I do. Not at the inside of my pocket, so blue. Look, you caught me on guard. Wait, I'm gonna sing a better song. Hold on, let me sing a better song. Let me see.
Take your time. I got all day.
Yeah, let me see. We wish upon a star for someone to treat us right. I keep my heart far away from my mind. I risk it all, 'cause you don't have no time for pride. No. And I would give the world just to get a touch from you. Give me a chance. Me a chance to see it through. I can't help that I hate to be away from you. You got me where you want me, deeply, baby, yeah. You got me where you want me, yeah, daily, baby. I don't wanna keep a secret. I need me on your wish list. You got me acting different. You got me where you want me. And, oh damn, forgot to. And daily, baby, yeah.
Oh my God! Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, shout out to my girl Cabria. Cabria was in the You Blue video and she was eating shit. Shout out to Ash that was also in the You Blue video eating shit.
I have a little confession here. So
okay, talk to me.
After I known about you, when I say I play your music like it's like another artist like Chris Brown, Usher, I got my mom singing your songs.
Come on, mama, yes!
Me and I used to have braces back in the day.
Okay.
I took my braces off because I got tired of them. My teeth come together, so now that I say foreign, she thinks that I'm saying boring. But then I'm just like, it's in the lyrics, but I didn't get to that part yet.
Oh, right.
So I got her singing your song down. It's like, I blast your music. Like, my boyfriend's like, who is this? I'm like, his name is Allah. Leave me alone.
Yeah. Look, I'm with all of that. I love it.
Yeah,
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Way.
Thank you so much, for real.
Is there anything that you want from me?
I just want to say thank you, and congratulations for this, like, being your first interview. Like, that's kind of fire. You had a very lit first interview. You had them questions on tilt, and I'm looking like, oh, okay, that's a good one. And I just want to wish you continued success, and blessings, peace, all of that good stuff.
Thank you. I was actually nervous. I was like, look, we need to figure out what to do like the night before. And I was like, oh my God, I don't know. But now just like talking to you, which is like, it feels so normal. Like we have like a normal conversation and everything.
It's so lit.
Yeah.
But you were prepared. You was prepared, and I love that.
I don't know if everyone is still online, because if they were still online, we could probably answer a few of your fans' questions. If they have any questions for you.
Y'all got some questions? Who in here? What's
can
up?
Do that real quick.
What up? What we doing?
Do y'all have any questions for Ola before we get out of here?
Damn, I guess they don't. It's okay. They probably just waking up.
I mean, there's always the next time.
When you dropping?
Thank you.
They said when are you dropping? I am.
Okay.
I am working on being prepared to drop soon. The best way to know is to just follow me. Turn on your post notifications for your boy, and you'll know. I promise. Or you could even sign up for my email list. All links in my bio. So yeah. He said, "Oh, I got music to email you. Send it through, my brother."
Does anyone else have any questions for Mr. Ola? I see there's 3 people tuned in.
Well, I guess that's it.
Yeah. Well, I thank you so much for.
Thank you, sweetheart.
You're welcome.
Y'all have a great day. Love, peace,
as well.
All of that.
You too, Ola.
All right.
Thank you. Alright, you guys, that was the first episode of our interview. I'm out of here for the rest of the day. Please stay tuned for some more interviews coming up next Thursday.